we are preparing a universe mode, and we should be able to get on with it.
We are preparing a...
Sorry, I had my computer unmuted, so you managed to catch a bit more of the playback from, well, from Twitch, as it were. Okay, so I'm going to put one NXT TakeOver event in here, just as a cover-up, so the game has something to work with. And I'm going to do the same thing then for the progress event, the progress calendars. Arena images. And then we can get on with it. No, I'm sort of like, this is sort of like a delay tactic, but I need to delay it because obviously I haven't had much time to set this up. This is the first chance I've had to go through it and do it properly. Anyway, sorry about the coughing. I'm going to be coughing a little bit through this because it's just been pointed out to me by my father, who ironically is away, which is why I'm in a different broadcast spot. I'm not sounding too good, so right. So one down. Now I've got to do a progress show. So those who don't know, there's a massive progress event coming up in September, chapter 77, I think it is. It's Hello Wembley, so they'll be from the Wembley Arena. So Community Creations, some of the guys who've been on the Community Creations have put together a version of Hello Wembley, so it's in September. So if I dump that in there, I know this is a little bit thing for me editing on the fly, but I forgot to set up at least one or two other events for the stream because I've literally only just finished pulling everything together this about 20 minutes ago. And in England, and there it is, the Hello Wembley Arena. So we're just going to match it up with what we've set it with so far. So I don't have the Hello Wembley logo downsized or anything because it hasn't actually been put on Com Creations yet. So I'm just working with what I've got. So as you will see in a minute, I'm fast going from the bottom up because I know roughly where it is. Where is it? There it is, that'll do. That's the one. Just go put a random animation of it to load up and then we'll get on with it. And what I'll do is I'll talk you through then how I've set this up and why it's set up the way it is set up. So basically I was just going to explain why the champions are the champions that they are, which is not going to be too difficult to explain. So yeah, again I apologise for the original interruption on the first attempt at this. I just hope it stays nice and quiet around here for the next hour or so. So again I'm looking at another about roughly an hour long stream. Okay, so mine is set up sorted. So if I show you now in my universe, if I just run you through the champions and why the champions are there. So we have the Progress Atlas champion, Walter. Now I put Walter as the Atlas champion before I downloaded Rampage Brown, so that'll stay as it is for now. They are grizzled young veterans, are the current tag team champions. I ran out of letters for the S on the end of veterans. Ginny, who won the championship, who won the Progress Women's Championship on Sunday, beating Toni Storm quite remarkably, and Travis Banks, who is one of the fastest rising stars on the British and European independent scene, are the remaining champions. NXT champions are as the presets. All right, so I'm hoping that when we do... Oh my god. When the universe sets itself up, it throws up some really bizarre matches. So, we have... On this first episode of the Universe mode, and first stream for it, we have Strowman versus Tozawa. I think I know who I'm going to play as and how that's going to go. We have oh, for God's sake, it's the Cruiserweights versus the Super Heavyweights. Big Show versus Rich Swann. The Club versus the Hardy Boys. That's a dream match in reality. We have another tag team match. Heath Slater and Rhino versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Nia versus Alexa. Oh my god. Fatal 4-Way Joe, Reigns, Wyatt and Neville. Miz versus the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. So I'm going to edit the show. Actually no, I'm going to leave the show as it is. We're going to run it as it is. So let's get on with this. How's the audio stream? Can you hear the music running? I will check on the audio as I go through this because I want to make sure it's working. That's better. That is loud stream. I can hear that now. I just turned my headset down just so I can hear it off my television. That is loud. Alright, this is Monday Night Raw and I'm assuming we are in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a very interesting night tonight, as I've pointed out already, in terms of stream, for stream purposes, it is the night of the Cruiserweights. And tonight, our main event, somehow, is Brock Lesnar, one-on-one with The Miz. But tonight, we start with this doozy of a match. The number one contender for the Universal Championship, Akira Tozawa, other way around, Akira Tozawa facing the number one contender for the Universal Championship, Braun Strowman, who I'm going to play as. And here we go. This is interesting for me because I usually set these universe modes up not knowing how they start, and it throws this thing up. It throws out Tozawa versus Strowman. In reality, this match would never happen. But it's a video game, and video games have a tendency of throwing up random crapola. So, and this is one of those scenarios. Oh, in case you was wondering, I turned off the ring announcer as well, which is something I completely forgot about. So you won't hear JoJo on this either. You're not going to hear Corey Graves, Michael Cole, or Byron Saxton because I turned them off. I don't want them talking over me as I'm streaming. So just be prepared, but you're not going to hear any of that. Oh God, get these hands as turning up. Oh, hang on. He really wants to go through this. Alright then, let's do this. I am not afraid of Akira Tozawa. Oh. Shit, battery's low. Hang on. I might be able to fit. Give me 2 seconds, I will be back now.
2 seconds, guys. I'll be back on the headset now.
Sorry. Headset. The batteries on my controller were dying. Alright, let's do this. Big side slam there for me onto the little guy. And whipping right across about the head. I play this game usually a lot more on the Xbox 3, on the Xbox One. So the decision to stream it off of PS4 is because I happen to be, I'm one of those people who believes the graphics are 10 times better on the Xbox, on the PS4. Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place. Ooh, counter. Tozawa. Ooh. What does he think he's gonna do? What in the hell can Tozawa do to a guy who's almost 400 pounds like Braun Strowman? Nothing. That's what. Suplex him. But I said the graphics on here are better than that of the Xbox One, and I don't know why. Oh God, jawbreaker. Nope, they beheaded him. But as you'll see, there are a lot of the creative superstars who will be on the NXT bit of this universe that are very realistic. Specifically, when you look at Tyler Bate, the way that, oh God, hang on, oh come on, in real life like that, you would have caught him in real life, but no. Anyway, Tyler Bate looks as close to the real thing as he can without having been scanned in. So you'll get to see that in a minute. I should point out I've never actually played as Braun Strowman, so I don't really know what his signatures are. I'm going to find out. I know what his finishing move is. I think if I'm right, his finishing move is a power slam. Like the bulldog. Yeah, like the bulldog. Power slam on Tozawa. Wait, what? Oh, his foot was under the ropes. Ah, I didn't see where he landed. You need to be a bit more inventive with the move, with the way Braun Strowman's wrestling here. Oh, great! I've made Braun Strowman exhausted. I'm going to put out a quick notification once I've done this that I am live on Twitch, on the Facebook page. For those of you who aren't following me on my Twitter for gaming, it's at KillingJoke91, which its title appears as Killing Joke Games. I did it backwards by accident. It should have been at Killing Joke. It should have been at Killing Joke Games, but I ended up giving it my actual Twitch handle name as the Twitter handle. So yeah. If you're not following me there, follow me on that, or you can find me on Facebook, which my real name is Alex Portlock, Portlock. Oh, sidewalk slam again. I'll bring this to an end as soon as I can because I need to put out. I'm actually now back broadcasting. I think if this is a little bit thing for me because I've made it much quieter than it would be if oh hang on, it's a submission. I don't do submissions. Up till the other week I'd never actually won a match on either console with a submission move, and I'm not going to do it either, so I'm just going to quickly buckle out of it and then just pin the guy. I hate submission holds in these games. I'm going to do it facing this way because it means I'm not going to get caught in the ropes. There we go. Game over. There you go. Then we win. Oh, let me drop my remote. Let me drop my controller. Just give me a second, guys. I don't know why I've actually muted the computer, because I can unmute it now and I can run with yeah, Strowman winning gives me an advantage. Right, I'm on the Killing Joke profile now. 2 minutes, guys. Oh, I can't spell today either. Go to the next one now. I know this doesn't look particularly helpful, but I can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna let this. I'm gonna run this one as Big Show. So I'm playing it all and just get these super heavyweight matches out of the way a minute. .tv/ Nope. Fuck off. Numberlock's turned off. Nope, you press accept would be a good start, wouldn't it? And that's posted down on my personal page. Here comes one of my least favourite wrestlers of all time, The Big Show. No, in personal. Is he out of his? This is twice in the space of 2 matches that this has happened. I got the guys, the cruiserweights trying to jump me from behind. Seriously? This guy's about 200, maybe 300 pounds lighter than me. Ah, oh, Jesus! I am not losing to the computer. Big Show jumped by Rich Swann. There's a statement I bet you'll never hear again, even though, because consider the fact Rich Swann doesn't actually work for WWE anymore. Personal thought on that: that was the stupidest decision that WWE ever made, releasing Rich Swann. Bad idea. Top tier cruiserweight, in my opinion. WWE's losses places like Impact Wrestling and the other independent scene promotions like potentially Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, hell, even European promotions like, ironically, Progress Wrestling, WXW in Germany. He can even rock up in New Japan if he wanted to. It's there. WWE's letting him go. It's a game for the indies. And I maintain that whenever a wrestler gets let go, it's kind of like, well, what did you expect? Let me ask a question on the stream. How many of you were really, really upset when Emma got released? Because I know I was absolutely irate, given they tried to put so much effort into her return that when they brought her back, they fucked her over by giving her the gimmick that now Mandy Rose looks like she's using. And she's gone on to gain a lot of success outside of WWE on the independent scene as Tenelle Dashwood, specifically in Ring of Honor in the Women of Honor division. You can't fault her. Anyway, again, a lot of these guys I haven't played as on either system, so I'm just learning. So I'm just doing this now so I can get to the 2 bits I've spent the better part of the majority of the week putting together. So, oh God. So we're just going to get through this ASAP. And the other thing that you might know... Wait, what? I had to turn this off. The other thing you might have noticed is that for some unknown reason, at the early part of the in the universe mode, what the hell am I doing? Oh yeah, there are no women's matches, which I could have edited, but at the moment I don't have I don't have the inkling to. Oh God. I don't have the desire to do. I really need to get back in the ring. I'm not winning as a heel. I'm not winning the heel way. I'm trying to get this over with and try and win clean again. Oh God, jawbreaker counter by Rich Swann. Oh my Jesus Christ! Game physics, ladies and gentlemen. That cannot happen in real life because Big Show is about 400 something pounds. None of what you're seeing can happen in real life. This is what we call game physics and it's oh, Jesus. I'm ranting about game physics and I'm getting my ass whipped by a guy who's about half my size. As I said, I was not losing that. Not in that manner, anyway. Okay. Time to punch somebody's lights out. Night, night, Rich Swann. He ain't moving. Hey, Ted. Dog in the picture. You won't see him because he's on the other side of the camera, but there's a dog in it in the Twitch stream. Oh, another thing. I haven't actually enabled 205 live yet. I need to get to that. Hello. So I will get to that later. I'll get to that before I stream this again at the end of the week. Oh, do you know what? I'm not done with Rich Swann. I just want to choke slam him. Go over there, Ted. Out of the way for me. Oh no! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I know you. Oh, you're on the other side. That's fine. There we go. Just because I wanted to choke slam Rich Swann. Why the hell not? If you were me, if you were in my shoes, wouldn't you lot have done that? Because that's what Big Show would have done in reality if he'd been almost beaten by a cruiserweight. Let's give the bad guys some love now. I'm British. I like the bad guys. Mouse is falling off the edge of the settee. So how is everybody who's everybody? I know there's only one person watching this, but how is everybody's day going? Mine's long. Mine's been long, and it's been boiling hot here, which makes a change. Oh look. It's Jeff and Matt Hardy, the two men who surprised the world when they came back at WrestleMania. Legitimately, the only moment at WrestleMania last year where I looked and went, holy shit, I didn't expect that, because I thought they might be back on the Raw after Mania. Oh look, Pyro. We're going to play this normal here, so I'm not going to run in. I don't want to have to run in. So I'm going to leave them get in, then we're going to go from it. And I'm not going to break out either on my entrance. I grew up watching these two. I did. I 26 years old, and I've watched these two since I'd say about 2001. But with the beginning of with YouTube and the network, I've been able to watch them from their debut, from the actual initial debuts, which I managed to find the actual show, the Monday Night Raws, where Matt and Jeff first showed up. But they are two of the most successful tag. They're the most successful tag team, other than the Dudley Boys, in the history of professional wrestling. And here is one of the most successful. These two Iron Player lads are one of the most successful tag teams to jump from Japan to WWE. I'm not lying. I'm just stating facts. They are. Hang on. I should know this, but I think I'm going to guess it 3-time IWGP Tag Team Champions, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I might be. Just check. I'm sure it's 3-time IWGP Tag Team Champions, as well as being 1-time WWE Tag Team Champions. Yes, they're 3-time IWGP Tag Team Champions. They won the World Tag League in 2013, and they are 1-time Raw Tag Team Champions. And for some reason, PWI ranked them 65 and 69 on the list for best for 5 on the PWI 500. Alright, let's do this. I am playing, I think, just as Anderson. Yeah, I am Anderson. So far, I haven't had any story developments yet, but that'll come when I get further in. When we get further into the universe mode. Oops! I've done that a number of times outside of streaming. I was hoping that would have connected on, and not done that for the love of it. I gotta stop doing that because I'm gonna miss it every single bloody time. Alright, bring in let's get the big guy in. Wait, hang on a minute, am I both of them? Yes, I am. Oh, shit. I thought it was both of them. Nope. Everyone knows. Everyone watch it. How many of you know the story about when Gallows and Anderson came back? There's a story, and Gallows has admitted this. Gallows has actually admitted that Vince McMahon, when he came back, didn't know that Gallows was actually Festus. So nobody is allowed to actually mention the fact that Luke Gallows was Festus to Vince McMahon. True story. Comes from the horse's mouth himself. I've just done that move, the same thing all over again. Nope. You know what? This would have been so much better if I'd left the commentators on. But I can't have them on for everything else, because it just makes no sense. Ooh! Countered. I wasn't expecting him to counter that. There we go. Jawbreaker. Ooh! Pendulum backbreaker. Yes, I'm not just a nerd fan. I'm not just an amateur at this. I do know the real names of the moves. People have a go at me for stuff like that, and they'll have a go at me and stuff for stuff like that. I don't know any of the move names. I'll put fuck you, stream. Yes, I do. Clearly. That was a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Running European uppercut. Smack him in the corner. Oop, hang on. I'm sure these two wrestled in Ring of Honor when they were both there before they both came back, but I can't remember. Thinking about it, I don't think they did actually. I might be completely wrong. I may have made that fact up just off the top of my head. Oh well. What the hell? I don't recall them doing that on any of the times I've seen them in the ring in the WWE. That I've seen him do 1,000 times, whether it's Gallows or Festus or Doc. Yeah, that didn't work at all. That actually didn't work at all. I was trying to be clever. And it didn't work in any way, shape or form. Yeah, right. Another one really easy finish. I got a funny feeling I haven't changed the difficulty level on this game either. Oh god, he countered. Shit, I wasn't expecting him to counter that at all. I was not expecting him to counter that at all. I was going for the magic killer. You know, the one thing this game allows is creative freedom. There is a problem though. If you ever try to upload the Impact Wrestling Arena, it censors it. The game, I think the con creation realizes what you've made and it censors it. Right, now I'm going to do the magic killer. I actually can't time that to perfection. I can never ever time that. Oh, hang on, that didn't work. That really didn't work. Oh, not this again. Right, I can't get him in the corner. This is a bloody nightmare. Right, I cannot physically get him into the corner. Does anybody else have this problem where you can't get the guy to sit in the corner? I can't afford to restart this if it does it again. Right, no, it's not doing it. I'm going to have to finish it this way. There you go, game over. But I have to do it that way. For some reason the game wouldn't let me get him in the corner. Oh, now it does it, when there's nobody stood there. Oh, this is going to end in a bleeding disaster. I'm going to get counted. The hell was... Oh, the window's up next to me. That's what that was. Where the hell is... What is this? What is the computer doing? There's nobody there. Oh, now it's doing it to me. Nope, no energy left. Hang on. I got a problem here. I can't get back in the ring. There we go. Oh, rope break, I forgot about that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Blood's on. Yes, I am playing with blood turned on. Before anybody said anything, I am actually playing with the blood turned on. It's doing it again now. It will not let me put him in the corner. Shit, shit. Oh, damn it. Fuck me. And up and down. Right, let's see if I can get him in the corner this time. There we go. Yay, finally, magic killer. Count, ref, for God's sake. Game over. Got it. Oh, God. I kid you not, this is not an easy... This is not getting any easier. So far, I've been able to win every single one of the matches. What the fuck did I just do? No idea what I just did. No clue what I've just done there. How's the audio list sounding? I've got trying to... Yeah. What I might do this and finish for the night, then come back to it tomorrow in the early afternoon, and then I might stream something else later on and then tomorrow night. So this is going to be a little bit more tricky because this is a 4-way and I cannot tag the matches. I'm going to let this one play out with the computer. Means I can talk at the means I can talk a little bit more at stream. So yeah, tomorrow what I'll do is I'll play through this and I will simulate tomorrow up till NXT. When I stop streaming tonight, when I stop streaming in the next couple of let's say 20 minutes. When I finish streaming in the next 20 minutes, what I'll do, when I go off, I will add in 205 Live, and I'll skip over the SmackDown to get it to NXT, and then come back tomorrow afternoon, early afternoon. So that will be about, we'll call it 2 o'clock. We'll call it like 2:30 UK time. Don't depend on that as the main time frame, because it's not. Because I'm usually late to these things anyway. We do those ones. Then what I'll do, I'm going to check in with my partner in crime, good old Cruelatrix. If she's watching this, then thanks for trying to put up with me. I'll check in with her, see if she's available to do an Injustice stream, and we'll play some Injustice. And then on Friday, depending on if the F13 team can fix the apparent connectivity problems on PS4, I might stream a bit of that. But that will be later in the night because my parents are back in the UK from Spain on Friday, so I might do that for a bit before they come home. So that's what the plan is at the minute. So yeah. So we're going to run this and run these next two as simulation. Actually, I'm going to skip them both. So I'm going to go back out and I'm going to sim them both. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip this over. I'm going to go out, quit, sim them both, go to the main event, play as Brock Lesnar, and then whip the Miz's ass, and then hopefully time will have elapsed and I can call it then. So we're looking at quarter past the hour coming off air in terms of the stream. So if we sim that, there is a women's match, I forgot about that. So what, we'll play it. We'll play the women's match. I'm playing as Alexa. Why? Because Alexa's one of my favourite women's wrestlers in the company right now. She's on top of her game. So we'll do that, and then we'll skip over the Fatal 4-Way. We'll play Brock versus Miz, and then I will hopefully be at my time to call it because I'm a little bit tired tonight. So yeah. So thank you very much, guys. At the minute, if you've very much guys for watching at the minute. We're nearing a point where I can call it because, as I said, I'm kind of tired and I think the headset needs to be charged. I think. So that's on my list of things to do. And to gain an advantage, I'm going to run in on her. This is not going to work. There she is. The real goddess of WWE. For God's sake, she's too far ahead. I should have run in a little bit quicker. Bulldog on Nia Jax by me. No wasted motion. Trying to get an upper hand now because I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to grapple with Nia. See? She's heavier than Alexa is, so I'm not going to be able to do much with this at all. I was hoping I'd be able to stream up to Progress, because now I put the Progress show on the system so far back into the in terms of the date, it just hasn't gone according to my plan. So, oh my, she didn't try to lift her up. That's a good start. You know something? Most of Alexa's moves are basically intent on keeping somebody down. Like, she never actually physically picks her opponent up. Let me just explain. See? She never tries to pick them up. It is, again, this is another case of I haven't played with Alexa Bliss for a while on either console, and oh no. Didn't see that coming. Should have done though. Uh-oh. Oh god. I needed a count. I ideally needed to counter that. Oh, yes, blocked it. Ow. A lot of times I do go silent, and I know why. This is one of my favourite moves that she does. Is she close enough? No. Damn it. This isn't going to work either. I'm too far away from her. This might. Yep, got her. I was too far away from her to do the Twisted Bliss, and I knew I was. She's gonna kick out. But that's just the way the game works. Fuck you! That should have pinned her. Oh, hang on. Ah, oh, damn it! That should have worked as well. Nope, she didn't do springboards or anything like that. Oh god! Should have seen that coming a mile away. 5 foot. How tall is she? Does anybody actually know how tall Alexa is in? Oh fuck. Oh joy. Oh, piss off. Great, I've got no counters left. This is going to be a little bit more difficult now. Whenever I run out of counters, I usually end up losing the match. I got a funny feeling this is going to be one of those situations. I've got no counters left, so I'm going to lose. Yeah, game over. I'm going to lose this thing. I can't counter her. Jesus! I've not seen her do that at all, ever. And like I said, I've been watching her since her debut in NXT. I'm not ashamed of it. I like her. I like her. I think they've given her the belt too quickly. And come on. Get back up. Get back up. Oh, for Christ's sake. Right, stay the fuck down. Ah, there it is. Got it. Thank God. Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to be the breaking news source. I've just read 20 minutes ago that the WWE United Kingdom Championship Tournament at the Royal Albert Hall on the 19th of June will host a mega match as NXT champion Aleister Black teams with Ricochet to take on EC3 and the Velveteen Dream. I'm not making that up. That is a mega match. It's not a dream match, but it's a major match for the brand. And if you've seen the names added to this thing for this year in comparison to what we had last January, the tournament is stronger. It's literally only just come up now on Facebook, so that's something I wasn't expecting to read, and I didn't think that Aleister Black would actually be on the tour, or Ricochet, or EC3. But nevertheless, you never know what you're going to get with WWE, and specifically with NXT, where Triple H is making all the calls. Oh look, it's the biggest prick in professional wrestling. I can call him that, because he ain't going to do anything about it. Honest opinion on Roman Reigns, he's a phenomenal worker, but he's been booked so badly by WWE. They tried to force him to be the guy we wanted, because when with the Shield in the early years, he impressed the hell out of everybody. And the fact is this: when his popularity soared, Vince McMahon decided, no, we're going to fuck with him. And then when they started to boo him, Vince went, now we're going to do what we do. Now we're going to do what we did with John Cena with him. But with Cena, it's the same thing with Reigns. Cena and Reigns are both phenomenal workers. Both phenomenal workers. But they both need to just take a hike. If I was in charge of talent relations, Cena would be gone, so would Roman Reigns. Neither one of them would be a part of WWE anymore. Cena would be retired. Reigns would have to find another line of employment. He'd go back to playing football, because he's driving everyone nuts. And the fact is this: he's not respected backstage. Apparently, his attitude leaves a lot to be desired. And a lot of times when he goes off script, apparently from what I have been told, he's not supposed to. So the guy's an idiot. Alright, I'm just gonna guess. Let's just cut the crap. I said we weren't gonna do this. I said we weren't gonna do this match at all, so let's just get on with it. One left. Come on. King of the Cruiserweights, ladies and gentlemen. The man who has decided he doesn't like WWE, but I can guarantee you will be back. Now Triple H is in charge of Silver 5 Live. The Cruiserweight division is back under his control. Let's go straight to the next match and simulate that one instead. Right, I think this is the last match on the card. If I'm right, this should be Miz and Lesnar. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Last match. Last match on the cards, then I will call stream. I'm going to call time. Yeah. Not the best start. Not the best start to the stream. I will admit that freely because I was interrupted by a phone call, and I had to do a little bit of editing on the, little bit of setup on the fly because I forgot to do that before we even started the broadcast. Yeah. I forgot to put Heyman with him as well. Stream, remind me next time I stream this to put Heyman with Lesnar all the time because I keep forgetting to do it. No waste of motion, let's just get on with it. There's my mouse. This will be uploaded to my YouTube as well, so watch out for that later on. I'll get the export done once I've finished on the actual stream itself. Why is Miz kicking my ass already? I was not expecting that to happen. I was expecting to run him over and lariat him. Why is it so bloody difficult to get in and out of the ring in these days? Oh, God. You know what? I think at this point the game's looking to get a double count out and just come on, you stupid prick. I actually need to physically get back in the ring. I'm not going out like this. I'm not finishing the stream on a double count out. Oh, for God's sake, get up. I'm not finishing on a double count out. What the fuck? Why is the Miz better than me? I haven't reset the fucking game. Do you know what? I might as well just get myself disqualified. This is not going according to... Oh, for God's sake. It won't let me counter him. This is why the game is also broken. The game knows when you're losing. Thank you, you piece of shit. The game knows when there's something, because it basically stops you countering when you've got a full set of counters. There we go. Let's take the guy's head off. Oops. That's twice I've tried to do that and it didn't work. The Miz really is that stupid. All the respect for him for basically for everything he's done, but the guy is stupid. Let's not beat about the bush. He's not exactly the smartest at the minute. He sold his soul to the WWE and to the network to get Miz and Mrs. just to exploit his thing to being the father. That's nothing to say there's anything wrong with that. It's just the way in which it happened. That when when Maurice fell pregnant. Oh, hang on a minute. Miz and Maurice are getting a new TV show. I wonder why that is. Miz is not the biggest draw in the company. That seat is reserved for the guy I'm playing as, because let's be honest, Brock Lesnar gets so many special privileges that it's not fucking funny anymore. And people wonder why the internet fans are so sick of Brock Lesnar. The internet fans now stand Brock Lesnar because he's treated like the crown prince of the company, when, let's be honest, the guy doesn't show up to work there for almost, and he doesn't work the same schedule as everyone else. He works about a minimum, apparently, from what I understand, of about 100 days, at least under 200 and something days. I think it was under 250 days he works. And if you ask why, it's because he's Brock fucking Lesnar. There we go, Suplex City, bitch. No, hang on, that didn't. No, shite, that didn't work. There you go, I'm done. Oh, look at that, bang on 9:15 as well. Alright, guys, that's gonna do it, I think. Yeah. Slight thing with the delayed start, but that's not my fault. I'm not taking any blame for that. Yeah, that's got nothing to do with me, so... Yeah. Successful is the word. Successful. So that's it. That's the first time I've streamed this in a WWE game in about 2 years since I tried to do it on Xbox. I couldn't do it because it blocked my blooming microphone on my Xbox headset. So I said that actually worked pretty well. Alright, guys. So thank you very much for watching. So again, let me just remind you what I'm going to try and do. So when this is finished, I'm going to go out and I'm going to put 205 Live in, and then tomorrow afternoon, early afternoon, because I'm going out tomorrow night, early tomorrow evening. So early tomorrow afternoon, about the middle of the day, which is about anywhere from 2 o'clock UK time onwards, I'm going to come back to it, and we're going to be at NXT because I'm going to skip over the SmackDown Live. We're going to run the NXT, which has got where I put a lot of work and effort in, and then we'll try and go through the majority of the nights to to Progress, which I've implemented, which is where the other bit of the work's gone through. Again, this just keeps happening. Joined the stream. Thank you very much for doing it, for joining in. But I'm literally just about to sign off. So yeah, so that's tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Then when I come back in tomorrow, I'm going to be at some point in contact with Cruellatrix, who is my partner in crime and this sort of stuff. She's the one who basically convinced me to come back to doing this. I'm getting in contact with her, and I'm going to try and see if she's up for Injustice tomorrow. I know she's been busy today, which is why I've done this stream. And then we might do that tomorrow. If not, I might do a bit more Far Cry, because I'm trying to vary this as I go along. There's a screaming animal outside the door. So I might do that. And then Friday, I'm going to do a longer stream, so it'll be over an hour. It'll probably be it'll be closer towards the 2 hour mark than it will be an hour mark, and it will be Friday the 13th, providing the developers and their team of geeks can fix the connectivity issue for the game. So guys, again, the one person who's just literally joined in now, again, sorry you've missed. The stream's now pretty much over, and I apologise for that. For those who don't know how I work, I try to do these in streams in hours, in about 1 hour sections. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining in. Thank you for watching, and tomorrow I'm hopefully going to see you tomorrow.